So, tc2 is a game with 9 classes, and those 9 classes have a lot of weapons. One of those classes is the marksman, who also has weapons. But over the past few months, he's been getting nerfs to his clan function and weapons. So the question I hope to answer today is, are marksman's primary strike rates still viable? Alright, just a quick note before we start. While there will be gameplay footage with the weapon I'm talking about, the stats will be from the wiki, since I can't be bothered to go test them all to see how specific damage is. Also, while I have played a lot of tc2, I am not an expert at it. There might be some tricks I don't know about, but I am pretty confident I know how to make such a guide. I will also try not to mention any secondary or melee weapons, unless it gets a lot stronger when you're using that weapons. Anyway, let's get started. Let's start with the standard one. The sniper rifle deals 45 to 135 on body shot, 36 to 108 in close, aka under 40 studs, and 135 to 450 headshot, and 108 to 360 in close, and takes 3 seconds to charge. I don't have much to say about this one other than it's really good, but we gotta know what we're comparing against. So, next weapon. I won't be talking about this weapon since it's so different from the others, and also because I suck with it, so I can't give a good opinion on it. So I'm just getting the huntsman out of the way now. Okay, bye. So, the sour shots, the support sniper rifle. It has no damage penalty, so for body shots, it's the same as stock, but it can't headshot, even though it can. I don't know, it's weird, because you can do 150 damage at fully charged and headshot, but I can't find anything on the wiki about that. Anyway, its main gimmick is applying lemonade on shots that are charged from 2 to 8 seconds, and when somebody's lemonade, they take mini crits, so that's nice. Now also, any shot that you hit a teammate with will extinguish any fire and you'll gain 20 health, so that's pretty neat. I could see somebody who really struggles to hit heads, since you're better off just killing them with stock anyway, to use this, or I guess if your team needs a sniper to get rid of fire, I don't know, you're better off having a pyro for that, but okay. You get your full charge in 2.25 seconds, so that's something. I would not recommend this weapon for anyone who can hit heads. When I was using this, I was just constantly thinking, oh wow, I wish I were able to hit headshots right now, but no, I'm using a weapon that can't headshot. Of course, this weapon works with the full limited loadout, so if you want to go around with that, you could do that. I guess if you want to turn off your brain and just body shot, then I guess this is the weapon for you. It's not very good though if you can hit headshots. Next weapon. So, the Skull Buster. If the sour shot is the support weapon of marksman, this is the snowball weapon of marksman. Now, the most glaring thing when looking at this weapon is the huge damage penalty. The highest out of all sniper rifles at 24% damage penalty. That's only 35 damage to 102 on body shot, and 102 to 340 on headshot. You can't even follow up with a body shot on a medic if you quickscope with this. Anyway, we'll go back to what problems that could cause later. We gotta talk about the gimmick of the Skull Buster. So, you'll start out with a 50% slower charge speed, meaning it's gonna take a whole 4.5 seconds of being scoped at first, just to deal 340 damage. This weapon is painful to use at start, since you have had to hunker down and wait for enough damage to just kill a light class, or try to steal kills from a teammate, I guess. As seen as this clip, I get 3 headshots, not killing a single enemy, meleeing the scout, and if I fight's over and I still have 7 heads. Now let's also go for sniper duels. If there's a good enemy sniper, just throw away this weapon if they kill you once, since you won't be able to move a sniper fight again probably. Unless you don't get to duel them for a while and collect some heads. As seen in this clip, I see the enemy sniper, miss and hide to try and charge up a shot. I go for the shot, I hit it, and I didn't do enough damage. Now if you are a god at hitting heads and don't mind the terribleness of added in the start, then sure, you can enjoy a 1.5 charge rate. That's pretty good. Well, you still need a lot of heads to be able to just even kind of quickscope light classes, so any sniper that can aim is just still gonna delete you. I guess any class will really delete you, and then all your hard work is gone. So in the end, like any other snowball weapon, if you can max it out, its gimmick, it will probably perform better than stock. But it's a lot of hoops you have to jump through to get there. If you're already stomping the entire enemy team, give it a shot. Might even better stopping them. Anyway, let's move on to the next weapon. Alright, laser rifle. Probably the most changed rifle, going from a straight 15% damage bonus with nearly no downsides to a building destroyer. Now, this weapon in its current state is pretty close to starting stats, so here's the quick rundown. You're trading 0.45 seconds of charge time, the location being real when you shoot, and the ability to hip fire, for cool double kills and being able to punish buildings built in your sight lines. There's not much to say about this. If your team is having a hard time to get through a not that great percentage build, and you don't want to go explosive class, then sure, this will completely destroy the base probably. Other than that, its only downside that affects the gun is a pretty small one, so I could definitely see somebody running this full time. It fits niche well enough, and if you need this niche, it does it well enough. Well, that was pretty easy. Let's move on to the next weapon. Okay, the Urban Upriser. I hate it. You're losing your ability to one-shot light classes with a quickscope for a shitty meter that barely does anything useful. This focus is so non-game changing, might as well not be there. The only time it really matters if you're getting like stomped in a payload map and everyone on the enemy team is on the cart for some reason, then yeah, I guess you have a use for it. Well, it's just a downgrade. I do hope this weapon gets reverted to punishing you for body shotting, since that was a lot better feeling for such a minor meter gimmick. Let's just move on to the better of the two 12% damage penalties. So, the classic, the better of the two weapons. Now, in my very biased opinion, I would call this weapon a crutch. You're trading damage to be less tunnel vision, since you only need to scope it when you're going for the kill. Now, this weapon can be fun to use if you're going to try and body shot people, I guess, or you could go for sick no-scope headshot kills. So I guess if you're getting massive tunnel visions, I guess you can try this out. Suck will always beat it, because it can insta-kill light classes without having to charge. But hey, a crutch. So if you feel like you'll do better with this, then sure, use it and get some sick 360 no scopes. I mean, if you're gonna use one of these weapons, just don't use the Urban, use this, please. The Poacher's Pride. I wish I could speak about this weapon. It seems so cool, but I simply can't speak about it. Just like the Huntsman, I simply don't know how to use this weapon to its best, because I suck with it. So I gotta skip this one too. Last weapon, the Efficient Eliminator. This weapon is shit. To be honest, it was always shit. Okay, maybe that's a really harsh, but I can't see why the hell you would use this. The Poacher seems way better at the job of being a mid-range aggressive sniper. Well, also not really. This kind of just bad weapon with a scope, kind of, not really. It's kind of weird, but I don't know. I don't know what to say about this, since in my opinion, it's shit. Well, that's the last one. Let's wrap this up. So, how do we wrap this up? Well, I think I know just how to do it. Add tier list, of course, because I am very original. So, of course, we're going to start with stock, and that just goes into stock. It's the best sniper rifle. I really can't see how any of these beat them. So, if you're a stock purist, great for you. You're probably right. Then I'm going to go and put these two down here, because I have no fucking idea what to do with them. So, we won't speak about them. Haha. Now, next up, we have the laser rifle. I am surprised that somehow it can still just be used full time, since you're losing very little from gaining very little, really. So, sure, use it full time. As long as you meet engineers, it's worth it, I guess. I would still use stock, but whatever. Now, next up, we have the Skull Buster. And I would put this in, it's got a gimmick, and it is okay if you can pull it off. Like I said, it's still really painful to use if you can't use that gimmick, but if you can, it's alright. It works pretty good. You can probably get better in stock, like any snowball weapon. Next up, we have the Sour Shots, which I will also actually put in here. Since as much as I would never use this, its gimmick is actually pretty good for what it does. Now sure, you will get more done with the stock, obviously, since you're killing them, instead of, just pissing on them. I guess eliminating on them, but whatever. I wouldn't use this. I don't think you should use it, unless you want to use it as a crutch, I guess. It's probably a better crutch than what's coming up here now, which is the Classic, which, bad gimmick. Why would you use this? Just why? Why? Like, it's not even that good of a crutch. Like, if you're getting that tunnel vision, just why even play marksman at that point, Like, sure, I guess you could. Now we're gonna put the Urban Upriser, and look how they massacred my boy, because this weapon was a lot better when it was only body shot penalty. Because that upside is really non-existing. Please revert it, Rolf, please. And next up we got the Efficient Eliminator. I'm throwing that one in the trash. Alright, so for the ending here, I will just make it quick. If you are worth anything, use stock. If there's any that's bad at building on your team, use laser rifle. If you suck at hitting headshots, use sour shots. If you're really good at hitting headshots and don't mind terribleness, use a skullbuster. If you have tunnel vision a lot, use the classic. If you're stupid, I guess, I don't know, don't use it. Mob Riser, revert it, and the other two, that's your own judgment. Okay, bye. Hey guys, this video took a long time to make, so remember to like, subscribe, hit that bell, and comment down below. Anyway, time for that terrible outro. Bye.